I have been I have been davening towards this moment all week, trying to get my own neshama, my own soul ready to hold this moment. What it means to be opening our hearts to hold the magnitude of sickness, the magnitude of struggle. And so I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't know how to do this. And so we get to do it together. We don't need to know how to do this, but we get to keep praying, and we get to keep blessing, and we get to keep saying out loud together all the broken pieces, and we get to pray for healing. So I invite you to share the names of the people that you're praying for, people who are in need of healing of body and spirit, people who are in need of comfort in this time. May we hold this beloved community in this moment. Oof. El Narefanala, El Narefanala, El Narefanala, El Narefanala. When the world is sick, can no one be well? Well, I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can't no one be well? Well, I dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. El Narefanala, 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 El Narefanala. Enter the wild with care, my love. and speak the things you see. Let new names take in root and thrive and grow. And even as you travel far from heather, crag, and river, may you, like the little fisher, set the stream alight with glitter. May you enter now as otter, without falter, into water. Look to the sky with care, my love, and speak the things you see. Let new names take in root and thrive and grow. And even as you journey on past dying stars exploding, like the gilded one in flight, leave your little gifts of light. And in the dead of night, my darling, find the gleaming eye of starling, like the little aviator. Sing your heart to all dark matter. Walk through the world with care, my love, and sing the things you see. Let new names take and root and thrive and grow. And even as you stumble through macher sands eroding, let the fern unfurl your grieving, let the heron still your breathing, let the selkie swim you deeper, oh my little silver seeker. Even as the hour grows bleaker, be the singer and the speaker. And in city and in forest, let the larks become your chorus. Oof. And when every hope is gone, let the raven call you home. We spend so much collective energy imagining Yetziat Mitzrayim, the moment that the Israelites leave Mitzrayim. They leave the narrows of their bondage and enter the expanse of the wilderness. We call it a liberation song, and we sing it morning and night in our prayer when we sing Mi Chamocha. We aim our collective energy towards the leaving of the narrows, towards the paradigm shift. But this week's Parsha, Parshat Bo, reminds us to pay attention to what comes before the leaving. This week, we see the Israelites preparing for the very first time. They move themselves from the inertia of the misery that they know to preparing for something new that they can't anticipate or control. The barrage of plagues from last week's Parsha stretching into this week's Parsha shakes up the Israelites and exposes them. It opens them to imagining that there is something else possible and that they can take action to hasten its coming. So they collect resources. They paint the doorframes of their homes with the blood of offerings they've made to God for the very first time. They move from subjects embedded in a story not of their choosing to agents, pushing the narrative, finding space for new options. This Parsha, the 15th in the order of our Shabbat readings, is the very first to contain a comprehensive list of religious ordinances, of mitzvot, teaches Nechama Leibowitz. Everything we've gotten before has been narrative, character-driven, with instructions, if there are any to be found, woven into the fabric of the story. There are no less than 20 mitzvot enumerated in our Parsha this week, according to Rambam. The first commandment is that of sanctifying the new moon, followed by a detailed list of Pesach ordinances, which surround the historic festival of redemption with seemingly irksome domestic duties and laborious legal minutiae, to quote Leibowitz. As the Israelites prepare for departure, as they open themselves to new possibility, the guiding principles of the life yet to come begin to get handed down. They don't wait till freedom to start learning how to be free. The unknown author of Sefer HaChinuch, a work listing the 613 divine precepts in their order of occurrence, attempts to supply a reason for each of the commandments. He writes about the importance of the laws that we receive in our Parsha this week, that we're influenced by our actions and our intellectual and emotional lives are conditioned by the things we do, good or bad. Even if we are thoroughly wicked, God forbid, and our minds are dominated by evil thoughts the whole day long, God forbid, if we bestir ourselves and endeavor to be constantly occupied with Torah and her precepts, even if not with godly intent, we will inevitably veer towards the good. From the wrong motive, we will be led to the right one, and by the force of our actions, we will quell the evil inclination, since it is actions that shape our character. So even before the Israelites are able to leave their narrow place, they are already being taught how to act, how to aim their steps away from oppression. It's not all or nothing. It takes practice. It takes care. Enter the wild with care, my love, and speak the things you see. Let new names take root and thrive and grow. We sang at the beginning of this teaching. We can aim our steps with care. Even when we are in the midst of the crush of the narrows, we can care for one another. We can dig into deep learning. We can volunteer our time. We can reach towards each other with love. We can take a breath before lashing out to find some gentleness. We can take a breath. I honor the weariness in the room tonight. I honor the hope and the love. I honor the song. I honor the fear. And I want to bless us with the wisdom of the Israelites tonight, with the gentleness and the commitment and the blessing of their time before leaving. We are so deeply inside of our moment right now. We are rocked by change and shift. We take the story of what comes. May we take the story of what came before Yetziat Mitzrayim seriously. And may we stay open to the learning that is opening to us, asking to be embodied and practiced. May we prepare for liberation even as we are deep inside our own Mitzrayim. May we daven for liberation, for healing and connection and calm, even as we navigate our narrows. May we open ourselves to the mitzvot, to action that are here for us to live out with humility and readiness. May we be ready to cross the sea. So I'm going to invite us to take this moment to cuddle close. If we're with people in the room, to actually come physically close. If we are by ourselves in a space, I'm going to invite us to cuddle ourselves, maybe to wrap ourselves in a blanket. And please sing with me. We're going to bless each other in this moment. So I'm going to invite you to sing with me if you wish, to offer your blessings to each other, or just to hold yourself open, accepting the balm of blessing. We're going to offer this bracha, this blessing, which is number 2 in our transcript.